Welcome to Wild and Wonderful. I'm Jerry, a naturalist with Cook County Forest Preserve. Today we're at River Trail Nature Center with my naturalist friend, Brian.
Hi.
And we're here to look at the many insects that live here and all over Cook County.
When we talk about animals, it might surprise you to learn that insects are animals too. And there are more different kinds of insects in the world than any other kind of animal. Here in Illinois, there are over 20,000 different types of insects, and they all come in different sizes and shapes and colors. They're one of the oldest kinds of animals in the world, so they've had a long, long time to evolve and change and adapt.
But despite all the differences, they have many things in common. Do you know what makes an animal an insect?
What makes an insect?
Insects all have 6 legs, 3 body parts. There's the head, there's the thorax, that's where the legs and wings are all connected, and then there's the abdomen. Then they have 2 antennae, and some of them have wings.
Here we are at River Trail's pollinator garden, where we have a lot of different species of wildflowers, such as brown-eyed Susans, obedient plant, goldenrod, and snakeroot. When these flowers bloom, they attract a lot of flying insects. And some of these insects have 2 wings, or they have 4 wings.
The most common type of insect with 2 wings that you will see are going to be flies. Have you ever tried swatting a housefly? It's really hard. If you have, you know how great they are at hovering and flying forwards and flying backwards with their 2 wings.
Insects with 4 wings include butterflies, bees, wasps, and dragonflies. Butterflies, like the monarch, use their 4 wings to flutter up and down. This kind of flying makes them go twirling about, and they never seem to go fast or in a straight line. But flying is how they get to their food and travel safely. By not flying straight, it is harder for predators to track them with their eyes and be able to catch them.
The dragonfly can move through the air with speed and precision to capture prey. Each of its 4 wings rotate like a kind of helicopter. A dragonfly uses all of its wings together to fly in any direction very fast, or even to stay still in the air.
It's your turn to fly!
Let's pretend we have wings. Can you spread your wings out and flutter like a butterfly?
Yeah, like this.
That's great. And now can you rotate your wings like a dragonfly?
Oh yeah, like this.
There you go.
Good, good. Hey, you know they have 4 wings, right, Jerry?
That's right.
So to make it look like it would, we gotta work together.
All right.
You got 2 wings and I got 2 wings.
All right.
Can you help me out?
Let's do this.
All right, so stand here right behind me. All right, you ready? Now, my wings will be the down wings, your wing will be the up wings.
All right. Butterfly?
No, dragonfly first.
Dragonfly.
Here we go. So rotate your wings forward. Okay, dragonfly's flying forward. Now rotate them backwards. Dragonfly flying backward. Now rotate to the left. Rotate to the right. And now you go forward and I go backward. Dragonfly hovering in the air. See how that works?
Yep.
Okay, now butterflies use their 4 wings together. So we're gonna just move our wings both forward and back at the same time. Ready?
All right.
Forward, back, flutter, flutter, and flutter. Okay, now it's your turn to try flying like a dragonfly, or flying like a butterfly. You can even get a friend and try it together.
It's easy to spot flying insects that like to stay on the top of plants, just like this tiny little fly here. But we're gonna look at this pollinator garden a little bit different by dropping down low. Oh, just like naturalist Brian.
Hey, Jerry. Well, you know, insects are all over the ground, underneath the leaves of plants and on the stems, like green bug, and you can even find them all over the leaf litter too. Here, look, ants.
It's a whole different world down low at the bottom of plants on the ground. And you can do this too in your backyard or even in the park. I wonder what kind of insects you might be able to find. Voila, we have a praying mantis. We'll show it to kids. If there are any kids around, we will have it over at the welcome tent. And then at the end of the day, we'll release it out. So that's what's pretty cool about these bug boxes.
Some insects, like most of the ants you will see, have no wings at all. But most insects do have wings and, like we've seen, are really great at flying. But there are many insects that have wings but still aren't great flying. For example, beetles and grasshoppers. Insects like these use their 6 legs instead to run and to walk and to climb.
For humans, it's easy to understand that animals run faster than us because they have 4 legs. So having 6 legs is even better. And having 3 knees on each leg, insects that use their 6 legs and 18 knees run more efficiently.
It's no wonder that insects are incredibly fast runners. Ants can run at an equivalent speed of 360 miles per hour, like twice as fast as a race car. And climbing? Well, imagine if you were the size of an insect. Every tree and plant would be like climbing up a skyscraper to you.
With special claws or sticky feet, not even a smooth surface like a ceiling can prevent some insects from walking upside down. Some common insect species that are great climbers include ants and praying mantids, but not spiders.
That's right, lots of types of spiders are great climbers, but they're not insects.
So we've talked about how some insects fly really well and others depend on walking, running, and climbing. But some insects depend on jumping. Now, prairies are a great place to spot some of these jumping insects.
Grasshoppers, a type of jumping insect, are famous for their large back legs they use to jump high and far. But if you watch, you'll notice they're also using their wings to get even more distance.
If a person could leap as far as a grasshopper, they could jump all the way across a basketball court.
And grasshoppers use their legs for more than moving. Grasshoppers can hear with their legs because they have ears on their knees.
Grasshoppers join the chorus of summer sounds. Grasshoppers aren't the only insects that jump really well. Tree hoppers and plant hoppers launch themselves high into the air. If you could jump as high as a leafhopper, you could jump over the Statue of Liberty.
Whoa. Buffalo tree hoppers, they have horns on their heads, like buffalo. And springtails have the special tail that they use as a kind of catapult to spring themselves into the air.
It's your turn to jump.
Now it's your turn. Can you jump as far as a grasshopper?
Yeah.
Nice job. The whole world is full of amazing creatures. Everywhere you look, you can find tiny, elegant, and okay, sometimes creepy looking insects flying, crawling, and jumping all around every day. Some insects are pollinators, which means they spread pollen from flower to flower so the flowers can make seeds. Some are known as decomposers, which means they help break down and get rid of dead plants and animals. They're also an important part of the food web, taking on the role of predator and prey for other animals.
There are lots of different kinds of insects that you could find around your homes or in your neighborhoods. If you and your guardians have a garden where you live, or maybe at school, you should consider planting native species of plants to attract these insects. Or you can create mini habitats out of planters on your balconies or on your porches.
For a real bug show, come on out to the forest preserves of Cook County. If you want to learn more, visit one of our 6 nature centers and talk to a naturalist.
And if you want to help insects, remember they are an important part of our natural world. So don't be afraid of bugs. Give them a chance to fly or crawl or walk away.
We'll see you next time on
Wild and Wonderful.